What's going on, Brow Rangers? I hope you guys are having a phenomenal, fantastic, great, and all those adjectives that mean good things day. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go with that. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is Wednesday, the 21st. First things first, guys, you guys see the title of this video. We are doing the week 3. I can't speak today, but we are on week 3 post-surgery. So we're gonna talk about a few updates. I don't have anything crazy, just a few more tips, tricks, and pointers. More so pointers and hints than anything else. And guys, all of this is actually being filmed today on the iPhone 8 Plus, edited on the iMovie on the iPhone 8 Plus. We're gonna have some fun with this. Not use the laptop, not use the big GoPro, not use the laptop, not use the DSLR, the Panasonic GH5, but we are using, as you can tell by my eyeballs, the Lightroom. We are still using that. Alright guys, so first things first, I am at the point now where I no longer have bandages on my scars where they went in arthroscopically to fix the shoulder up. So if you're squeamish, if you don't like scars, I promise you they're not that bad. They're teeny tiny little things. But if you don't want to watch this part, skip ahead a little bit to where my sleeve is back down and you'll be fine. Again, if you're squeamish, look away now. So here we go, guys. Here we are. We got 1, 2, 3, and way back there, number 4 is right there. So they're not looking bad. 3 weeks after surgery, I mean, you're going to expect to have a little bit of the dried blood. That one's probably the most healed out of all of them so far. Now I'm going to show you guys the 2 things that I'm going with that hopefully will help the scars heal as fast as possible. The thing that I'm now doing during the day was just... This is probably one of the problems that I would say I have with shooting on the phone instead of my camera that has the shotgun mic. You're gonna hear everything else going on in the house rather than just me. But during the day, guys, I'm no longer having the medical bandages on. I did go get some of these simple band-aids. These are like, this whole pack I think was like maybe $8 maximum. So I have the Neosporin on the pad, so it's supposed to help heal during the day. You can't wear this at night as well, but I decided to go all in. You know, photographers can do a lot with Photoshop. They remove a lot of blemishes. They can make somebody look like a cartoon with their shapes and everything and make them look totally abnormal. But I'm going to do the best that I can so that I don't have a ton of scarring for my future. And I got this. Now, this is Mederma PM. Mederma PM, there. Hopefully you can see that better, guys. This was about $25. This tiny little thing was about $25. The good news is I don't have a crazy big scar, and these little scars truly take no more than a little like dot on my finger. Yeah, it was 25 bucks, but it'll last me a long time because I'm going to use it slowly over time and not go all in all at once. And I use that at night because it's Mederma PM. It's supposed to work with your body's natural healing overnight to help that skin to heal and reform together as best as possible. Now guys, the second thing aside from the scars that I want to talk to you all about is the fact that there's going to be shrinkage. Guys, ladies, you just have to accept that. But no, not the kind of shrinkage that you guys, you weirdos, you little sickos are thinking of. No, it is definitely shrinkage of muscle size. If you guys are a fitness person like myself, guys, we're going to lose some gains. If you are not a fitness person and you're not too worried about your physique and being even and all that stuff, then disregard this part of the video. This is for those of us that like to be symmetrical. Now, guys, you have 2 choices to make, and I mentioned this, I think, in a previous video, but you can either choose to not work out your right side, your healthy side, whether it's your left or right, depending on which shoulder you get surgery on, and you can let that healthy side shrink along with the bad side. But regardless, guys, you're just going to keep using that healthy arm to do your daily activities, so you're still going to maintain more muscle in that shoulder and arm as a whole than the side that had the surgery, obviously, because your healthy side is still getting exercise, the blood's flowing a lot more on the left side. So I'm going to try to stand up and show you guys some of the difference. You might not be able to see it, but let's see what you can see. Now guys, again, I don't expect y'all to see a lot of size difference. More so if you're me, if you're the individual, you notice it. No, I can't really do this easily. Okay, so now when you look at the 2 sides here, you can definitely see a size difference. This right shoulder, which by the way is farther from the camera lens itself, you can see that right shoulder, and I'm not pushing them out. They're both pulled back. You can see the right shoulder, guys. I'm flexing them both the exact amount, and you actually can see a pretty good difference. The right shoulder, again, pulled back as well, is just further out. I think you can tell that the right shoulder, or the right arm, and as a whole, it's not vastly different, guys. It's not. I've been able to keep up some of my goals of keeping this arm lean, keep my body lean as much as possible during this healing process. But again, as an individual, I can sense a big difference. There's a lot more detail here in this shoulder than that left one. Granted, it also could have to do with the shadows. That's a huge point, obviously. But even in the biceps, you can just tell there's size difference, and I mean, that's something that I just got to deal with. That's something that we have to deal with while we're going through this. There's not much I can do from this left arm. I mean, I'm thankful that the muscles are still there. Obviously, doing a stationary bike and the rest of my daily activities are going to get blood flowing and whatnot, so it's not like I'm going to lose everything that I've worked hard on. But over time, it is going to shrink up, and that's just something we got to deal with. So that is my talk on shrinkage, and that's what's going to happen. You just got to do what you can. Some people will choose, like I said before, to not work out the healthy side and let them both kind of shrink together to keep that symmetry. I decided I would much rather work on the right side, work on my healthy parts, to kind of have a baseline of where I want the left side to come back to once that shoulder fully heals up. So basically, guys, I know that seems super short and quick, but that's really all the updates on tips, tricks, or hints that I have from week 3 post-surgery. If you guys have any other questions, please ask below. Obviously, as I go week to week and figure out new things, I will let you guys know. I think I'll have a lot more information to share with you guys once I actually start physical therapy, which will be in about another 2 weeks, I think. So aside from the shoulder, a couple updates going on in my life, guys, kind of vlog style. I am back to acting classes, back to castings, back to auditions. I made the YouTube video from 2 weeks after shoulder surgery, and I told you guys a ton of information. That's probably why I don't have as much information to share now, other than still don't do too much with your shoulder. I should be in a sling right now, but I wanted to show you what the shoulder looks like. I'm continuing to heal, trying to figure out a weekend pretty soon to go back down to Florida, which obviously I will make some sort of vlog traveling about. And speaking of Florida, guys, I actually won't be able to go home for Easter, which is kind of a sad thing. But it's also a good thing, guys, because my buddy Maverick Willett has his first competition that weekend, and I'm super excited to go support him. And I'll be here with my New Jersey family having a marvelous Easter Sunday and eating plenty of food and all of that great stuff. So you know what? It'll be totally fine, but I will find a weekend. I will. To go home. With all that being said, that's all I can think about off the top of my head. I will see you guys either this Friday or Sunday for another YouTube video. I'll see you Sunday night for the Instagram live stream, and then I will see you guys next week for the week number 4 after shoulder surgery. That's a weird word. Week number 4 after shoulder surgery with all my new updates, tips, tricks, hints, and suggestions that I have for you guys. With that being said, thank you all for being here. Anywho, if you have work this week, crush it. Get your responsibilities done so we can enjoy this weekend because it's Wednesday. It is hump day. If you get over this point, guys, we are on the downhill slope. We've got this. If you have school, crush school, guys. And if you're in this area of the winter storm, please be safe. Don't go crazy. Don't go do anything silly. Don't send it. I mean, send it, but don't send it in a dangerous form. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I sent it, not hurt myself. So just, learn from me. We're living outside the box. We're doing things different. We're trying to break those tracks that everybody lives on, but be safe, be careful. You know your limits. That's all I'm gonna say. You know your limits, guys. Much love. Have a blessed rest of your week, and I'll see you guys this weekend. Deuces.